That movie dork here ready to seize Christmas Town by suggestion from Krolls. Let's nab some trivia from The Nightmare Before Christmas. Release date, October 29th, 1993. Budget, 18 million bucks. Tech specs, Mitchell standard 35mm animation camera with a snorkel lens, all mounted onto a motion control system for repeatable movements, captured onto Eastman EXR100T 5248 35mm film.
Hell yeah.
The original idea for the movie came from a poem that Tim Burton wrote when he was working at Walt Disney Feature Animation. While in a department store, he noticed the switching out of a Halloween display with a Christmas one, and the juxtaposition of ghouls and Santa Claus triggered his creativity. In 1982, when Tim worked at Disney, he created a 6-minute short film entitled Vincent, with narration from Vincent Price. The short film was successful enough to Disney that they considered making The Nightmare Before Christmas into a holiday special, but their feelings waned as time passed, and Tim Burton was fired from Disney in 1984. Disney kept the film rights, and things worked out in 1990 when Disney was intrigued by the success of Tim Burton's live-action films Beetlejuice and Batman. Production began in July 1991 in San Francisco, with a crew of over 120 workers taking up 20 different sound stages simultaneously.
Hell yeah.
While Tim Burton came up with the story and script, he could not direct it, as he was busy working on Batman Returns and in pre-production for Ed Wood. So Henry Selick stepped in to direct, stating, "It's as though Tim laid the egg, and I sat on it and hatched it." 2 pieces of tech were invented to make filming in stop motion easier.
Hell yeah.
First was a light alarm, which warned the animators if any of the stage lights failed to fire. The second was a system that enabled the puppeteers to seamlessly replace a puppet if it broke during a shot. Before these inventions, they would have had to start all over. Lock, Shock, and Barrel were played by Paul Rubens, Catherine O'Hara, and composer Danny Elfman. Danny Elfman landed the singing role for Jack Skellington after he wrote the 10 songs for the film. While writing, Danny grew attached to Jack, relating to him being loved and famous, but no longer happy with his situation. He mustered the courage to ask Tim Burton for a chance to voice him, but before he could finish, Tim said, "Danny, don't worry about it. You got the part."
Hell yeah.
Danny gave the speaking role a shot, but his performance was a bit wooden and stiff, so they cast Chris Sarandon to fill in as Jack, as his speaking voice closely matched Danny's singing voice. You might remember him as Prince Humperdinck in The Princess Bride. For 1 second of film, up to 12 stop-motion moves had to be made in order for their motion to appear fluid.
Hell yeah.
This is the first stop-motion animation film to be rated PG by the Motion Picture Association of America.
Hell yeah.
It's also the first fully animated Disney film that was not animated traditionally.
Hell yeah.
The figurines used for the film are owned by the McNay Art Museum in San Antonio, Texas. For the film's 30th anniversary, they put on an exhibit called Dreamland, displaying all the drawings, maquettes, and models from the film. Selected for preservation into the National Film Registry by the Library of Congress in 2023 for being culturally, historically, and aesthetically significant, alongside the films Home Alone, Terminator 2, Judgment Day, 12 Years a Slave, and Apollo 13. Final bag, $108.7 million after the 2023 30th anniversary re-release, but it was already successful in its own right, earning $64 million during its initial worldwide run. It is ranked number 7 on Rotten Tomatoes' Best Christmas Movies of All Time list, and for good reason. It's full of timeless charm, heart, soul, and great music to boot. Thanks for watching this incredibly dorky video about The Nightmare Before Christmas. Share your favorite quotes, moments, and your favorite movies just like Krolls did, and I'll do my best to make a video about it. Until next time, friends, when we take a stroll to a little shop around the corner.